preseason week 1 last weekend. That was great. You came over for the Colts game.
Yep.
They squeezed out a win there at the end.
Just barely.
Which was good for me. We'll talk about that later. But so I don't think you've done any winning or any gambling.
Yeah,
or winning for that matter.
I haven't done any winning, but I haven't done any losing either. So I'll take it.
There you go.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty well with the preseason stuff. Let me get into it. I think we talked about Pittsburgh. I think I told everybody on the show that I was going to hit with Bills.
Yeah. So on Friday, you said that you had money on Buffalo to win, and if that hit, you were also going to put money down on the Saints.
And they lost.
Well, I told you that I liked your strategy, and that if the Buffalo won, I would tail you with the Saints. But I looked at the stats, and Goff for the Lions had more passes than Fromm and the other Trubisky combined. So it's still a crapshoot.
Only got one series.
It's still a crapshoot. I mean, I like your strategy, but it's still a crapshoot. I decided not to go with the Saints, and lucky me because they lost.
Yeah, and they didn't even cover their spread. They had a 2.5.
Lose by 3.
Yep.
Darn.
So one of the things that made them the underdog in that, because obviously they had the advantage in the quarterbacks with Winston, Taysom, and Book.
And then there was another one that you like too. Oh, it was Trevor Siemian, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he didn't get in.
He didn't play at all.
They stopped with Book. So the advantage was definitely on New Orleans for that because what's his name didn't play a snap, Lamar.
Yeah, okay.
But thankfully, he shouldn't have played a snap. I mean, I'm not saying that, but unfortunately, and the old sports books know this, I learned it anyways, but John Harbaugh definitely cares about the preseason and gets his players to perform their best during the preseason.
Yeah, I think you said on Sunday is got the best record among active coaches or something in the preseason.
I think it's ever, but
yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Yep. So
yeah, we had a little discussion about this there yesterday during that Colts game. It's how much do these coaches really care about wins and losses right now? I mean, I think most of them
don't care at all. Yeah, I would say.
I think most of them just care about trying to put these players in certain situations so they can evaluate them.
But what we saw, I told you that I saw somebody going for it on 4th and 2 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah.
That they would never do in real life. And it was the second quarter. You know what I mean? So the only reason for that is to get 4th down experience for your players. But I did keep it going. I bet on the Bears. Their 3 quarterbacks over Miami's, even with Tua.
Yeah,
I put him over that. They won on that one.
Good deal.
And then
looking good for you.
The quarterback competition there in Denver played out real well in my favor, so I put money on that one and won on that one as well.
Damn,
over the Vikings. Yes, and then of course I bet on the Colts, and I waited till it was I didn't love the Colts, but they are in a quarterback competition, so that's why I went ahead and went with it. And it barely panned out for me at the end, but
it wasn't looking good very far.
For most of the game, really.
Early in the 4th quarter, especially though. I mean,
it was looking rough. And then coming into before our next episode, the bet that there's one game really, I think, and I like that game in the preseason, the NFL, and that's Patriots Eagles. And I expect the Patriots to clean up there too.
Okay.
With their quarterback competition and depth. The Eagles have very, very little behind. What's his name?
Hurts or Flacco?
Hurts. Thank you, Jalen Hurts.
I still got Flacco.
I know, but I'm banking on the Patriots pull that off.
Okay.
I haven't decided if I'm putting money on it yet or how much I would put on it, but it's too far out. And
the
Patriots, I'm assuming, will be favored. So that's what makes me. It depends on how big a favorite they are.
Yeah.
Whether or not I even put any money on it, but
Gotcha.
The lines haven't come out for that yet. But we won't be seeing or talking to our people before then, so I figured I had to throw that out there. Keep an eye on that game.
Good deal.
So, after all that, my little streak that I'm on, let us get into the update on the spreadsheet for the month of August.